In this episode of Alampat, we go beyond the skin-deep perception of tattooing, diving into the bold, intricate lines that have etched one artist's mark on the region's art scene, proving that Mindanaoans have what it takes to compete in the big leagues. Join us as we explore the journey of an award-winning tattoo artist and step into Ink Digger Tattoos, Siargao. This acclaimed studio has been rooted in Davao City since it opened in 2014, with 2 key locations in Rizal and Damosa. Now, it has found a third home along the sun-kissed shores of Siargao, bringing artistry to the island's vibrant culture. But before we delve into the layers of ink and craftsmanship, let's meet the man behind it all, Mr. Butch Aggasid.
I'm Butch Aggasid, the owner of Ink Digger Tattoo Davao. So I started tattooing since 2008. I used to work in a photography business hanggang na nakatuon ko o graphic artist, and then sometimes I paint and sell those paints. So in line na jud ko sa art. Then katong time nga na ako sa Cebu, my previous job is a call center agent. So na ako ka worker, grabe jud ka sa kadaghan tattoo ba. So I was intrigued with his tattoo. Sabi ko, yun sino mo na, kung saan day na, ay tattoo artist po ko, ano lang. So we became good friends that time. So during after the work, sikong sabay-sabay siya, sikong tuon og tattoo. Then I fell in love in tattooing. So that's the time na I started to do more tattoos. Mga tambay, tatuan ako na, libre lang yun. Ang bayad sa una, long neck lang. Yes, as in, grabe ko kaya. So, but wala dyan ko ibayad sa una because naka-enjoy lang ko every after work sikong tattoo. Then after that, I started joining competition. Then wala, first competition na daog dayon. So that was super surprising for me, Honestly, sa tattoo industry, it's very hard to climb up your own ladder. So you gotta start from scratch talaga. You gotta compete, para mailhan jud ka sa kaninga industry. So dapat sige ka og ka-champion, sige ka kadaog. So you need to do a lot of battles talaga, to build your name in this industry. Everything started in Cebu, so I was tattooing every after work. And then, katong na-expose na ko sa mga real professional tattoo artists, I was so amazed kay grabe kanindot ilang mga tattoo shops. And then I felt like this is my calling, like hanging out with the tattoo artists. So I started getting a tattoos, daga na kay ko tattoo that time. And then every time na I hang out with tattoo artists, like naga-jive yun ko ba, like, oh my God, like, siguro akong calling yun is to become a tattoo artist yun. It's different. It's really different from graphic artists. So graphic artists is, like the client will just give you the job and then just do it. Here, it's very, very detailed, very intricate, kaninga business, kaninga industry. So once the client wants this design, dili lang mo kopyahon lang, like, you need to, like, ipa-amaze gid sila samot sa imong work. What we do is, talk to them, be part of their story, not just giving them a tattoo, but you need to ask them, why are you getting this? What kind of design you like? And then nagabattle among artistry. Like, we just don't copy whatever ginahatag nila nga design. So we always make sure that we exceed their expectation and also, the quality of our work.
What challenges lie ahead for this former graphic designer turned tattoo artist? Find out when Alampat returns. Previously, we met the founder of Ink Digger Tattoos, Mr. Butch Aggasid, a seasoned artist whose journey didn't begin with ink on skin. Transitioning from graphic design to tattooing came with its own set of challenges. How did he navigate this shift and establish himself in the industry?
Being a Davaoenyo, it's very hard, especially here in Mindanao, We're from the south. So everything is dapat start yun sa Luzon, then Visayas. So that's the norm na mauna yun ang mga Manila, second ang Cebu. So those are the big cities, So coming from the south, we need to not just keep up, but to stand tall yun sad. So what I did in this industry is I compete with them. So I'm starting step by step, one by one, slowly but surely na nag-build yung pangalan. Uy, mga Bisaya na, uy, taga Mindanao na, uy, taga Davao na. So through that, grabe akong battle, grabe akong mindset na I have to build something. I'm not just building the name, but also, build a name na magtatak yun na taga Mindanao. So after that, I became the inspiration of other artists. Daghang kay talented na mga Mindanao artists, they just don't have the guts to compete. Surprisingly karon dagan na kay mga Bisaya nag-compete sa Manila na international. They said tattooing is the highest form of art daw. For me, somehow true, but there's a lot of type of art na highest form po. Let's say like mga realistic, hyper-realism painting. So tanan ta lain-lain magunag industry, lain-lain po ng form of art. So ako masulti gid is every form of art as long as you love what you're doing and then imo ginang ihatag imong best good. In terms of artist to client base, what we do is we usually ask their design, not just their design but also the meaning behind that design. I always advise na artist na dapat dili lang tattoo no. Honestly, a lot of artists and also the client don't know that we're being part of their journey, we're being part of their life. I mean, imagine like ako nagbuhat ana, ako nagtattoo ana, and then they're gonna wear it for the rest of their lives. So I always tell my artists and also train them na dapat every tattoo good, like you gotta do it like perfectly, not just perfectly but somehow like tagaan dyan nato o importansya gyud ang every tattoo because they're gonna wear it, like I said, they're gonna wear it for the rest of their life. It's very meaningful to them, So it's way more different sa city nga tattoo shop because usually we got a lot of clients sa city nga more on big piece. Here is more souvenir tattoos lang, no? So here like dagan kayo like international gana. So I always train them na to leave an impression, a good impression, para dili pod madaot ang branding sa shop. So here we have a lot of rules, not just rules but lots of patience sa mga client and also lots of skills to unlock para gyud ma-satisfied gyud nato ang mga client. Memorable client nga na-encounter. Maybe katong isa ka nga until now dili na ko ma-forget gyud kanang grabe ka sketch lang kayo nga design. Then I asked the client, "Ngano kani man imong design? Nga mura magpangit kay drawing anana?" "No, I really want that." Like exactly like that. You know why? Kato nga design di ay kato ang gidrawing siyang anak na namatay. I got a goosebumps until now, That's why every time na nami-meeting, ginamiting din ako mga artist na every client gyud dapat tagaan din nato importansya gyud ang ilahang mga designs, whether it's small or big, because we don't know the story behind it. So every design, every journey, every client gyud ginatagaan gyud namo na importansya. Not just that, ginatagaan gyud namo og quality gyud nga ma-happy gid sila. It's not about money. It's about giving them what they really want because that tattoo is their part of their journey na. And we're also happy to be part of it. So kato, that's the memorable design. Grabe to, like like while tattooing, like listening to his story na namatay ang anak, like that's the time like gave me the fire to make it really nice. So that experience alone, I always share that to my artists. What advice I can give to mga aspiring tattoo artists out there who want to become a professional tattoo artist? Do not start magtattoo ka nga dili gina para sa imo. So you gotta find their passion. Para bagid ni sa ako. But there's no one stopping to na mag-try po ka, di ba? So just buy a machine, then try it. If dili gina sa imo, then dili gina sa imo. But if para gina sa imo and then love gina mo tattooing, I think what advice I can give to them is they need to become humble first and then mag-learn sila sa basic to advance. Not just skills, they need to develop also a strong mindset. Kay I've known a lot of artists, puro lang sila skills, but they don't have a strong mindset. What would you do sa imong skills if you don't know what to do after next? I mean, after being good. Not just being good, but also, it's about being great.
The journey of an artist is often described as the road less traveled. For some, this means forging their own path. Mr. Butch Aggasid has not only created his own unique path, but has also laid the foundation for other artists like him, so they may follow in the footsteps of a real artist, a true Alampat.